We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, it's week. We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Washington Commanders and the New York Giants. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. These two teams met at MetLife Stadium earlier this year with the Giants winning that one. So they are looking for the sweep here at MetLife. Second and 6, just inside the 30. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. Tressway on 4th down is sent out to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this ball is going to be touched out just shy of midfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
4 yards remain for second down. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. And now a decision here on the opening drive. 4th and very short, this part of the field. What do you think they do, CD?
I think you go for it. I think there's a lot of game left to be played. I like the advantage that they're trying to create here early. I say be aggressive and try and get it done.
Let's go now. Back to 50.
Back to throw again. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Commanders are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Dexter Lawrence that time in on the stop.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And some room to maneuver. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's
touchdown. Jahan Dotson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Commanders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Giants force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week.
Well, that's how it came across. I'm pretty sure that's what he was saying.
Right down my they can beat out Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert for the starting job on their respective teams.
In his time.
To make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself.
You misheard it.
Okay.
You misheard it. Those guys on another team. He wants to play against them.
No. He wanted to go compete with them for their job. And also not on the list that he would back up. Dak Prescott, Daniel Jones. So I'm assuming he means by omission that, I could go in there and win that job. You see what I mean? Like, I wouldn't want to back them up. And yet, how did Aaron Rodgers get on the list? So he's saying he could beat out Aaron Rodgers, but
he beat out Patrick Mahomes. He beat out Justin Herbert.
Oh.
Skip, do you realize? Okay, he said his job apart. Who thinks that? Who thinks those guys?
Floating them hoes out there.
Who thinks that anybody that he put on this list is better than Joe Burrow? I'm not so sure that anybody on this list they think is better than Justin Herbert. Ask any
Oh, come on.
those three guys. Cam Newton been in the damn league for 3 years and he thinks he can beat them out for a job?
Come on. You got to connect.
They want man coverage, not zone.
I don't know. And then the other weird one was
the incompletion.
the last player on the list he would back up is Sam Howell. Wait a minute.
Oh, no. Come on.
coach.
going to challenge this defense.
Nobody knows Cam Newton knows and he said, no, Cam Newton. Okay? But why would you want to go back up? With that last, how long would you be comfortable?
Oh my God, bro.
I'll carry the clipboard for him. I'll import him. Seriously?
This delusion. Go back and check my track record. I was supporting Cam when he was at college, when everybody talking about he did what he did.
Come on, set the edge, bruh.
It's just when he came with the delusion,
This man gets a rock.
other players.
Got it.
At the end of the day, no matter what I might
This
do,
man can't throw the ball deep.
I'm not going to be disrespectful because they're doing the job. Whether or not I think I can be better at it, give me an opportunity. I'll go somewhere else.
Yo!
So, just give me a chance. But I'm
Hey, chill, bro.
In whatever role you see from me, you sooner or later train will rise to the top. And I'll be what I do. Like I say, the arrogance is, but it's blinding him. Because for him to think that he can be has never been done in the past.
Materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Do he understand? Patrick Mahomes is a transcendent. There's great players, there's generational players, and then there's transcendent.
Going on that first play.
Agreed.
The anticipation was felt also by the defense.
I just want to go right
Yo, come on! Bruh. We can't even complete a pass, bro.
But that's not very
This is nuts.
And like he said, he had skill.
Failure to connect on second down. That leaves him staring up at a 3rd and 8.
Yep, there's another quarterback that's coming out of the draft.
Pass is caught by Will Robinson.
They're going to get a shot for Cam. And I'm going to assure you,
Get the third
ain't
down
no
conversion.
normally the guys like, yeah, that would be great, but hey, where am I going?
From their sideline and from their point on
Normally
the
the
field,
guy that's looking for a job, I just want to what do you want to do? Well, I did this for like 10 years. I was in graphic design, I was an engineer, I was in research, I was in economics. And hey, at this point in time, if you have something,
Jesus Christ.
you boy man.
O'Shane
That's
Zimenez.
just out of the league.
What a play by
And
him.
he has a nerve.
Loss of
If
13.
the NFL team,
They were able to
he
win
says,
last
this
week
is what I'd be
despite
willing to
being
do.
sacked 4 times.
I ain't got no job. I'm starving. I'm hungry.
For this one, they
And I'm only going to work for you.
You're right about
Yeah.
that. They
Man,
can
this-
count on just winning the game no matter what happens.
Well,
They
I think
can't let
he
the
intended
accumulation of hits and
this
harassment
year
and
to
I ain't got no team.
hit you.
Yeah, I ain't got no team.
stop
Yeah.
that. Give them
Dog!
football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Every twist. Sensationally.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. He's got a man, complete. Darius Slayton, 66 yards. And the Giants are back within a score.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to
The extra point.
on this Masters Thursday, April 6th, 2023. The sports program starts now.
Augusta!
Of the 89th Masters Golf Tournament, Masters of Golf Tournament, taking place.
He can't throw it deep on us.
At Masters.com. That's the only place you can watch it. That's the only place you can see time.
Set ready for this next drive.
That's the only place you can see.
A partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown.
Come on!
That was the case. One play
A
to
little
get
bit of
into the
good.
end zone,
It is
and now
awesome
try to
what
duplicate
this
that
Masters
success
Tournament
here.
God! Give me that pig!
We're looking into it a little bit. They have international TV deals, obviously, and I think they're up maybe every. I don't know how the deals work, but they're everywhere. This is a tournament that at one point was an actual point event for like the Japanese golf tour, the European golf tour, the PGA tour, and it was invitation only. So
Not Big Lawrence.
the world's greatest golfers would. travel to Augusta, Georgia, a place that I never have any visitors if it was not for the Masters. No offense to Augusta, Georgia. It has obviously been built up in a beautiful place and all of that, but it takes up for everything. Everybody's talking about the Masters right now. We started thinking about what are we going to talk about today, and there's obviously some
I clicked on the wrong person.
quarterbacks in the NFL, and he listed them out. Some of them haven't even really played football in the NFL. He said, I'll be a backup to them. Very humble sounding Cam Newton. We'll talk about them for sure. There's more Lamar Jackson conversation that could be had. Michael Lombardi will be joining us, former general manager in the NFL and advisor in the NFL. He's a Super Bowl champion and everything like that. I assume we're just going to talk about the Masters. Yeah, right. I assume that's going to be the case. And then here in about 25 minutes or so, we're having our first ever conversation with Chris Hall from the No Laying Up podcast. We put out a little tweet. Bert called this one.
Come on, love.
Not that thick. We do have the Tour Junkies folks that come on Hammer. It's a dumpy of them, but they give our text or a call, whatever we were looking out. And the show's about to start. We need a golf person to come on the program on this Masters Thursday. I started looking into this Chris Sullivan guy. This dude's awesome. Hey, this is a cool group of dudes over there at the No Laying Up podcast. Very thankful that Chris is going to make time for us today. And then we'll get into some phone calls on the 500 phone line.
What?
1-833-433-3663. 1-833-4-DIDO. Should be a good one. Lunch to talk about. There's stuff going on with the Arizona Cardinals operation. Tyreek Hill basically gave an expiration date on his career. We've learned a lot of things, and we'll be talking about all the touch tips here at Boston Connor and Ty Schmidt. Ty and John Deere Fig for Masters. You look good.
I appreciate it. Yeah, you know, at this point.
Oh, we flop sides, bro.
Forgot that nothing runs like a deer. I saw it today, and I just said, you know, fuck it. I'm gonna put this on. Weather's beautiful out there. We're probably gonna see several deer rolling up and down the fairways at Augusta. Just, you know, it's a spring fit.
I can't get no punch.
It's like spring has sprung a little bit. Weather down there is beautiful, but yeah, it just every once in a while you kind of get the feel that, hey, maybe people have forgotten that nothing runs like a deer. So I'm just here to kind of remind everybody.
I think that is an Iowa mindset. I'm from Pittsburgh. I don't know if I've ever woke up and been like, you know what? Feels like motherfuckers. Yeah, exactly. So I'm happy that you're out there doing it, especially because when you turn on this golf tournament, there's people walking the course. Also on stage with us, man has Locker and Thunderdome, member of the team, looking for it because he's a 14-year NFL corner. Ladies and gentlemen, Pac-Man Jones. It's hard not to just talk about the Masters when it's happening. It feels like the whole world stops for it.
It's not a make or break. If this
Unbelievable.
He is out of bounds right around the 34.
You're gonna listen. That would be a golf dream, I do believe, for a lot of people, right? To get a chance to get out there and golf at Augusta National, right? To get a chance to get out there and golf at Augusta. You gotta go play that. That is,
I ran right past it. I can't believe he had time to get that. Oh.
You'd be pretty pumped up about it. You start doing some history on the whole thing, and you know they pretty notable name here in the United States of America, had a residence there. I believe there's still some of his moves on yeah. This, you know, Bobby Jones and Clifford Roberts are the two founders of Augusta Golf. Bobby Jones was an absolute dog. Cliff Roberts, I do believe, was a member of Eisenhower's financial council whenever he was in power. So it runs deep. The history does. It's a beautiful place. We'll keep everybody updated as it's going. Tiger Woods, October 25th before we won live.
Yeah, rough start. He's not plus it right now.
In and out. Goes in, comes right back out.
He made the cut to play 2 straight times.
I was just told that we had an audio issue. I don't know if people couldn't hear us whenever we started.
Yes, sir.
Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
Glitch. Let's see if it gets back into it.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go.
I don't think you can go for it.
What's that?
You would hope. I would get figured out.
I think that's the thing about our show.
Pretty big deal with
Oh, my bad, bro. Hold on, my bad. I gotta turn my sound on. Yeah, I think you gotta punt it, bro.
Yeah, I mean, if you're...
Yeah, because you're not past the 50. Go for it. Go ahead if you want to. Go for it. It's only an inch.
Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way.
Yeah, I'll let you go for it. I don't care. Yeah.
Now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take
Let's hope not.
We step aside.
Because
they will indeed snap it to Watson. Able to connect with Dotson. And he is going to have a Washington first down. They didn't get a lot, but they do convert on 4th. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. There's Chris Olave. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Watson. He'll get it inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From the red zone now, Watson. Going right back to Dotson. Touchdown, Washington. Jahan Dotson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's going to take another shot here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
But whatever they called on defense, they made sure they were ready for the pass on that snap, made the proper adjustments, and helped force an incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And that will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw is Watson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Watson now to throw. They'll get this out to Kamara. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Now a first down throw, Watson. And it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Going to need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal? Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
Here's Tressway now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator?
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kayvon Thibodeau able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. That time on the run-pass option when he decided to throw it. Not a quick little drop-off. He went downfield a bit.
Reminiscent of a triple-option quarterback in college because he faked it inside, and instead of immediately throwing it out to the perimeter, stepped back in the pocket to find a target downfield.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Sly able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
On third down, Barkley. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Come on.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this one is incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Come back in.
He'll drop to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. He'll look to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 21. They're going to look to throw. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Quick hit. The ball comes out, and that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
So crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal.
18 Rattler.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, let's face it, Brandon. They're down here in the 2nd half. Want to try and make something happen. And if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. The catch and run good for 24 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close.
We're set.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
I 24. I 59. I 31.
On 2nd and 7, Watson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Giants are right back in this football game. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout game.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They'll set up a throw. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. The defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Azeez Ojulari there on the tackle.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And we're down to the 41.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Here's Watson. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Come on.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 10. He's going to let it go again. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Giants go on fourth, but come up empty.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now,
under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Going to need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal? Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Ready.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
Watson's throw complete there to Thomas.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
2nd down and 3.
To throw is Watson. And now here is another interception. Julian Love picks it.
And the Giants are going to take possession of the football.
Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
He's going to go up top again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Here's Jones. He's going to try and go deep again. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. And this will be called officially a 66-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and they will not cut into that 10-point lead. And that one, an absolute backbreaker. A chance to get back within a score, couldn't do it.
Yeah, that one went begging, as they say, right? There's the opportunity, and it was missed. But all hope's not lost just yet. But, boy, getting back within 1 score would have been a powerful motivator for their defense to take the field with.
96 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They run it again with Kamara. And he gets it down to the 32. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Throwing now, Watson. The pass caught by Olave. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Brought down on the play by Kayvon Thibodeau. So it's Washington getting the victory here.
And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.